Happy Friday. We just froze. That was weird.
Oh.
So I'm having a day. I had a lot of problems with like what to come up with today, but then I had a little pick me up. So Annie Clark loves Jimmy Buffett.
Yes.
Okay. And Eric and I met.
By the way, happy
belated birthday. That said, she signed up for the Margarita Run, and it's Jimmy Buffett 75. It's 75 miles between now and Christmas, and if I cannot get my little short round butt out and do 75 miles between now and Christmas.
And it doesn't have to be running, right?
No, you just need to move 75 miles in the next 200 days.
I should do that.
Well, so I signed up. It's $60, and then you get awesome swag. So I already have my medal.
Everybody's a winner.
Everyone's a winner. I already have my flip-flops, and then the piece de resistance.
Oh my god.
This is phenomenal. Oh wait, there's more. Check it out. It is a Hawaiian Jimmy Buffett shirt, salt pocket, collar, and then you've got...
It kind of looks a little, so I'm not gonna lie. When I first walked in, I was like, is she wearing a Dr. Seuss shirt?
It kind of
looks like
but it's got limes and fins, which left, right, which by the way is my license plate for those of you who don't know. And then margaritas. And
then turn around.
Oh, wait, there's more.
It's the Margaritaville Run.
Can you see it? Oh God, my butt's on TV.
Margaritaville Run with a little shoe with parrot wings.
Yes.
Super cute.
So, at any rate, this is my pick-me-up for today because I was like, I'm going to wear that because it's so ugly. I have to.
I love it.
It's amazing.
I love a statement piece.
Yes, this is a statement piece, everyone. So if you're looking for something that's kind of virtual, not virtual, get out and move. You too can walk 75 miles.
I should do that. You know, I was really, really good before going away for spring break about being in shape. And boy, once I came back, I was like, all right, check. But I'm like, I'm going somewhere this summer, so I should, well, not even for me going, just to be healthy in general, I should move.
So on that note,
we had burritos.
Wait, there's more. Yeah, I did hook up the office this morning with none other than my personal favorite, but Anita's breakfast burritos. For those of you who have not had this deliciousness. $2.29 a burrito.
They're literally, I think, the best breakfast burrito I've ever had.
In town. Yep. So that's happening after this.
Wonderful.
What's happening in your world?
So coming up in the end of May, we are putting together a piece about accent walls.
Yes.
So it was we were planning on it going out sometime in the summer, but then we moved some content scheduling around, and it's May, and I was like, oh crap, I need to do my accent wall.
I need to go.
So I took an afternoon and I worked on that. So it's coming along really well. So I finished. Well, I didn't finish. I have one more coat of paint to put on, but I got the first coat of paint finished around 10:30 last night.
Yeah, your picture looked good.
So I'm gonna do the second coat hopefully tonight after my 4 to 6:30 open house. And potentially a showing after that. I'm going to finish the last one so it can be done. But it was...
know if you need help with the showing and things like that.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
It was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. It really is. Anybody could do this. I am not this super handy person. I'm just not scared of power tools. And I was really excited to borrow Eric's air pressure gun. So, which I think I might be putting that on my list for my birthday.
Mother's Day is on Sunday.
I know.
So, in the category of things I don't want to one-up people on, but yet we did, is that Sunny.
Oh, this is disgusting.
So, let's back up. The Seiferts have the dog Kylie. Kylie, we refer to her as the honey beagle.
She ate
after the honey badger because she didn't give a darn.
Right.
And so the honey beagle had eaten a squirrel head at one point. So
years ago.
Last night I get a phone call as I'm out, and the high schooler had come home and said, so Mom, somebody barfed. And I was like, oh God. And he's like, well, I said, so you're going to clean it up? And he was like, well, when are you going to be home?
Oh.
And I was like, right. So I come home and there's
not until it's cleaned up. That's when I'm coming home.
Right. So not knowing what went on, I come home to 2 towels over said crime scene. Long story short, the beagle mix that I have has killed this baby hedgehog, which according to Eric, who calls me and says, so I found the body, it was missing the head. So the dog has killed this little baby groundhog, has eaten the head off of this thing, swallowed it, and proceeds to go inside to the family room and barf.
That's disgusting.
Not whole, it was chewed up, but still barfed baby groundhog all over the floor.
Breakfast burrito?
Oh, God. It was, I mean, literally, I couldn't even. So that's what happened in my neck of the woods, and we too. So when are yours going to hunt?
So mine are very, very gentle souls.
Mine are not.
To where we actually, I was doing some yard work the other week, and I was trimming back some bushes in our backyard. We have some holly bushes and azaleas that are like up against our house. So I was just trimming them so they weren't completely like overtaking the area. And so I started to just trim some of the branches that were hanging out really far. And all of a sudden, I literally felt like I was in the Birds movie. Not because there were so many, but they all of a sudden got like a few of them were very chirpy and like swooshing in. So I stopped and I realized that I think there was a nest in there. And two baby birds. They weren't super small, but they couldn't fly yet.
Yeah, hadn't fledged.
Had fallen out, I guess. And of course, the dogs were out back with me.
Right.
But, Jax, if Jax is running at you,
he's huge.
You are going to be terrified because
he's 105 pounds. He's enormous.
He's big. He's part German Shepherd, but he is the sweetest thing. And it was so cute because this little bird fell out and it was trying to get over, and Jax goes up and he starts just kind of nudging it to where it's trying to go.
Oh my God. Okay, in other news.
So I don't think mine are going to eat
Sunny,
a little baby
my Mexican
animals.
hairless dog / beagle mix / pug was eating a robin. He ate the groundhog head and then has killed he paralyzed a chipmunk. Got it from behind. The thing went down the hole. He grabbed it from behind and ripped off. Anyhow, enough about small woodland animals.
And then Cleo, my other little, I raised very not well behaved. I'm not going to say that. Very
nurture
sweet.
Their inner spirit.
Right. Cleo, we had a black lab. She was also about 100 some pounds because she was an English lab, but regardless. It was so cute. When we lived in our townhouse, there was a squirrel that every day would leave a little apple, a little crab apple on our deck, and Cleo would go out and get up and eat it.
Aww.
And then at the house we're in now, in the spring, every night when we would let Cleo out, there was this little toad that Cleo would always go and just lay right next to. And it would just sit there, and Cleo would be laying there, and the toad would just sit there, and they would lay there for like 20, 30 minutes together.
Just hanging out.
It was so cute.
Oh my God.
I know.
It's amazing. My dog's a jerk.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's happening?
Okay, so I think something that almost everyone on the Focus on Nova team is really excited about is we can in person be in quasi Star Wars. So the Varhese Center, part of obviously the Air and Space Museum, has a Star Wars X-Wing that you can go see, as you can see here.
Right here.
Now, I do want, Varhese just reopened. You have to get tickets. It's free. You have to pay for parking.
Right.
But it's free to get in. You do have to get tickets. Everyone's saying if you want to even have a chance, you have to do it during the week because weekend tickets
and you can't even do that. So it opened up on the 5th of May.
Yeah.
Because we've been to the 5th. And it was the 5th of May. This will actually be on display until later this year. But the tickets are completely sold out right now.
Yeah.
So you really do have to go wait.
Yeah.
It actually reminds me of when the Holocaust Museum opened, and it was just months and months in advance for ticket sales. So get out there. Varhese's back open.
Yes, I know. Okay, so some other news that I have is Boeing made a record donation to UVA, $50 million.
Wow.
It's for the Virginia Tech campus out here. It's actually the largest donation that Virginia Tech has ever received.
Wow.
And it's going towards student scholarships, faculty and research recruitment, programs for underserved students between K and 12 for college degrees and programs to get them interested in careers in high-tech fields. So that was huge. I want $50 million.
I know, right? I'll take a $50 million donation.
That's going to go a long way. A lot, I think, it's out at the Virginia Tech campus in the Amazon area.
Fair enough.
Some other exciting news is Giant and CVS, what is today's date?
Today's the 7th.
7th. On the 5th, announced that Giant and CVS and some others are having walk-in vaccine appointments.
That's awesome.
So now this is one thing that I don't quite understand. So it's walk-in vaccine appointments. However, appointments are still required for 9 a.m. or later. Right. I think they just mean it's like same day.
Right.
It's not walk-in.
I agree with that.
I think it's just same day.
Now, that said, I could tell you that having done the Tyson's vaccination center, that is a well-oiled machine. Like, that is going to take some serious amount of volume and get people vaccinated. You and I were just talking about how I got caught between the county and
we're not sure what we're doing about our second shot.
Right. So the second shot, it's impossible to log back in again. So we're just going to go walk in and I'm going to go back in and walk and get my second one. So
yeah, I'm going to say so. And this is at no cost. However, they do say that if you have insurance, bring your insurance card with you just in case. They said the same thing at the government center. I brought mine. They didn't even ask for it. So yeah. Also, Virginia is possibly lifting most of the restrictions by June 15th.
Nice.
So we might be, able to have an enjoyable summer.
Nice.
So that would be really nice.
Agreed.
I have to say, I have been very, very good about wearing the mask and everything, but it was just when I was walking in today was the very first time it actually hit me where I was like, I am so ready to be over wearing these things.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
Having now started season 4 of The Handmaid's Tale again, I'm like, God, I hate this mask.
Right, exactly.
Yes, not the same, but.
Yeah. And then my really weird find, which is interesting and it's such a nice little story, is found in a tank at a Red Lobster in Manassas.
Okay. Not tank fish, not army. Okay.
Was a calico lobster. Which is an extremely rare thing. It's actually one of the rarest types of lobsters in the world. 1 in 30 million. So yes, so it was in the tank, like the tank of like you're
like
about to be
I want that one.
Exactly. And it was calico, and so like think of the calico cat. So it was all splotched and everything, and they were like, that's just really pretty. It's really different. So they actually got in touch with some of whoever works there went ahead, pulled it out, or got in touch with somebody. That 1 in a 30 million chance of lobster is now at the Virginia Living Museum down in Newport News.
That lobster is?
That lobster. It's saved.
By the way, if you have never been to the Virginia Living Museum.
I have not.
Okay, so first of all, go to the river. It's only 45 minutes south of the river. So make a weekend of it and then go to there. It is the best museum. They even have like an observatory as well for that you can go in and do like a planetarium, the whole nine. I mean, it is a very, very cool museum. They've done a beautiful job. Like it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So
that's what I got.
All right. Well, this might be a short one this week, guys. So again, salt. I'm making myself laugh. All right. So this is what we did this past week in Focus on Nova. Maura strove to put together the best possible things that we could possibly do during the this month, really, during May. So check that out. Go to Focus on Nova, hot and fresh news for that, and you can see what there is to do in May. Lots of really great stuff. Ingrid Barrett and Jolene Moore with Main Street Home Loans explored what you can get in Fairfax City for $680,000, and there was this wonderful end-unit townhouse. You did this.
Yes, so we hosted for our Masters Monday this past week Susan Inskeep Gray. She is the over with the Fairfax Museum. She spoke to us about chalkboards to smartboards, the history of Fairfax County Public School education. And you can, if you were not able to catch it, I should also apologize. I was in charge of the technology that evening, and I was having massive issues getting it to post correctly to Facebook Live. But you can actually go to focusonnova.com, hot and fresh news, under things to do to catch that, because we do always record our Masters Mondays for you to be able to go back and check out.
Right on. So that's there. Then Ingrid, yet again, worked with Michael Wakefield to talk about estates, the role of an estate in real estate, as well as the role of a power of attorney in real estate. So super important. Check that one out. It's really high level. So if you have additional questions, reach out to Lynn or myself, and we'll be happy to help you get in the right direction.
Yep.
Next week on Focus on Nova.
What are we doing? We are looking, Fairfax City. So we have touched on, last year we touched on all the change that's coming to Fairfax City, just in the bounds, which Fairfax City is not massive.
It's not, but there's so much going on.
There's going to be at least 1,500 new residences coming online. So what we're going to do is, you driving through, you already see dirt is moving, things are going up. So we're just going to go ahead and update everybody as to where things are in Fairfax City with the development coming up, not only for residential, but also for retail and commercial spaces as well, because there's a lot happening.
Yeah, I mean, right there across the street is what you're looking at on the screen here, and that's where the Whole Foods is going in, and I'm really looking forward to that to open. I feel like they've been ready for a while, and they just haven't done it. So. I know. That'll be interesting to check that out.
Yes, and then we take a look also in Fairfax City at a 2-level townhome. It was at the $290,000 mark, just in Fairfax City, so great location. So we broke down those numbers for you so you can get an idea and a sense of what it is like to have a mortgage that comes in around the $300,000 mark.
So as an aside, this is the one that had the permit issue.
Yes.
Talk about that.
This was annoying. So I shouldn't say annoying. It was very confusing as to what they did. So whenever you purchase a place, if it's in a condo or a homeowners association, an inspector from that association goes out and takes a look at the property. So when you get those when the buyer receives those documents, there is a form in there that says if there's any violations. When we received this form back, because they had at one point for this specific property had taken out a wall. It was a 3-bedroom. They made it a 2-bedroom, so it was 2 kind of like primary suites. And it had happened years, if not decades ago. It had happened prior to the owner that my buyer purchased it from. And it had gone back to where there were no records of it happening anytime before 1995. So they note this in there, and they mention, no records found, could be a code violation just based on the fact that we can't find records showing that it was inspected, but we know that work was being done prior. So I see this, and I'm like, so what do we need to do? So I'm on the phone with... So I get on the phone with the city to find out. The city tells me, their building department tells me, look, if it's already closed up and it's happened decades ago, we can send someone out, but we're just going to send someone out and say, can't.
Not falling down.
Right, can't, structure is there, structure seems fine, but can't do anything because it's drywalled up. They can't get in and see anything. And so I call back the homeowners association or the condo association. And I explained to them, I was like, so there's this mention of this in your violations. I called the city building department. This is what they told me. And the HOA or the condo person was like, yeah, we were just kind of noting it. And I was like, well, then why is it under violation? And she's like, yeah, we're not going to do anything. We just have
to. Then you need to move it.
We just note it. And I was like, yeah, okay, thanks. Because I just spent hours researching and on the phone with the department to figure out. So that was
another example of real estate excellence. All right, who pays the realtor's fees? I forget who did this talk. Was it?
I think it was Sharon.
It was Sharon. So, yes, this is important. You're going to see a lot of people erroneously, well, maybe not, maybe people do work for free, that your realtor fees when you're a purchaser are going to be free. And in this market, you're seeing some pretty non-traditional approaches to commissions and how they're paid. So this is this is a nice little story, maybe 2 minutes long, that gets into commissions and what to expect. Upcoming events. Go, girl.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. Oh. This is ours. So, in honor of Star Wars. So, coming up, we have on this coming Thursday, we have a homebuyer happy hour. So, Thursday at 7 o'clock at night, Followed by,
but wait, there's more.
Our weekend.
Woo! Where I'll be online with our seller and our buyers. If you guys can't make 9 a.m. or any of these times that we've got, 10:30 for the buyer, just let us know. It's the same content. We cater it to you. Hit us up, and we're happy to sit with you on the side and do it on our own. So yeah,
and we're actually doing that already. We had someone who was going to sign up, and then we were talking to them, and then we just ended up making an appointment with them on Monday.
Right. So point is, we're here for you.
Yes.
All right.
Open house. So we went active yesterday. We have a 2-bedroom, 3-level townhouse over in Reston that just came on the market. It is over off Purple Sage. We are having an open house tonight. So we are doing a 4:30 to 6:30 open house. I will be there hosting it. We also have an open house as of right now. Tomorrow as well from 2 to 4, and Sharon is going to be holding that open. I am tonight also going to be jumping on Facebook Live and doing a quick tour that way. Super cute place, updated kitchen, hardwood floors throughout. It's an end unit, so it has the backyard's great. So it's this huge patio. You still have grass area, but the whole side there's a deck and everything. It's a great place, great location. Yeah. Right by
Reston.
Right in Reston, and easy access to the Parkway, the toll road, all that kind of stuff.
Town center.
And like I said, updated kitchen, hardwood floors.
These are great starter homes. I've sold several of these models, and they're the Pepperdine models. They're really, really great. Yeah. So if you're in the market as a first-time home buyer and you really you're on the higher side of a 2-bedroom condo price point, consider this because it's kind of great.
Yes. So listing right now is $399,999.
Right. So if you're at a $350 condo price point, consider this because it doesn't have the condo fees associated with it. So your carrying costs are going to be the same, and you can start paying yourself back.
Right. And you're in the Reston Association as well, so you get all those amenities.
Right. So it's kind of great. My hair is sticking up today.
Things to do this week. Okay. So we already talked about the Margaritaville Run that you can do for the entire year because you have to do 75 miles
before Christmas.
However,
if I don't hit this, it's going to be bad.
Maybe I'll do it so here's the thing. I was doing 2 miles a day walking. I do not run. Walking. So it's doable. And
it's totally doable.
It was
ridiculous.
It was wonderful.
Okay.
So if you could do that, or tonight at 6 o'clock over in Crystal City Courtyard Green, you can do an inflatable race. It's a 5K race where you wear fun, wacky, inflatable stuff.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So, I mean,
that's kind of amazing.
It is. I would go watch. I'm not running.
Yeah, no. No, I'd hurt myself.
So, and then participating restaurants, you can go in, get a drink, and you get one of those inflatable flamingo drink holders.
Fun.
For participants.
That's
fun. Something. That's tonight at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow on May 7th. And then also...
Tomorrow's May 8th.
All right, well then today, also, as well as May 9th, there is Pups and Pints pop-up over at the Capital One Center in the McLean area.
Nice.
It's a dog-friendly beer garden. There's going to be live music, food, a pup parade, and adoptions, which means I probably should not go.
No, you're not allowed to
with
go.
A dog.
By the way, that goat video that Seaford posted, oh my God, little popcorn baby goats.
Oh, that's what I tagged her in that, where they're just hopping around. They're so cute. And then also happening starting tonight is it's going to be every Friday in May is Movies in the Park over at Virginia Highlands Park in Arlington.
Nice.
And they're debuting today is the first one with Moana is the movie.
Moana's good. So, yeah. All right, folks. Well, that's it. We'll talk to you later. If you have any questions, give us a ring. We're going to dive into some Anita's burritos and then try to walk 75 miles before Christmas.
Right. I guarantee you, knowing us, it's going to be
it's going to be a nail biter.
In 1 week, we're like, we have 75 miles to do. But also knowing us, we're like, oh, it will get done.
Oh, it'll get done.
It'll get done.
It'll get done.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye. Oh, my God. Too funny.